Good day, mate. How you doing? And pretty much like, I just even simply don't even know like what I should even try to do now. Okay. I think pretty much like, yeah. Just even wait for me a bit. ちょっと待てだ。ちょっと待て。Okay. Yeah, it's definitely better. And also, yeah, Eddie Williams actually just even trying to come here for me to just try to, yeah, indulge in one of my, yeah, more long-time interests. And, yeah. So pretty much like I also need to be ready for before we can actually just try to get into the real thing real quick. What? There we go. Although, I think pretty much like, yeah, let's just even get straight into it. I also pretty much like I just yeah, this stream is just even simply like an excuse for me to play more Dinkum. And also pretty much like to show like how underrated this game is. Yeah. Almost everyone actually talks about Animal Crossing, but they haven't even just tried to think about the thought of yep, Animal Crossing, but everything is a reference to Australian culture. Or so that. Yeah, and either way, pretty much like this is like one of the most unlikely things to actually ever happen in the realm of Animal Crossing likes. Ooh, okay, yeah. Pretty much like we should actually try to start now. And whoop, voila. Also turn off the light as well. And whoa, yeah, woo, yeah. I think pretty much like this is actually be the time for me to actually just oh jeez. Yes, I think actually I did a boo boo with this one. Let me just try to find him. Yeah, let me just try to find a way to fix this. God damn. I just, you just trying to figure out like, yeah, this is just as far as everything else. It's just gonna be taking us into. Okay. All we're just gonna do is that. Let me just even try to find a way to fix this. Yeah. Clean and quick and yeah, it's still not even good enough. There. What I actually just even try to do here? I mean, yeah, I'm just simply joking, but yeah, still, yeah, don't even mind that. Don't even mind that though. I just pretty much like I'm just literally messing with ya. I just even literally messing with ya, my dear Lillians. Oh, yeah, and then we're done. Yeah, get ready. And pretty much like whenever I'm feeling so bored and yeah, all I'm gonna do is just try to play this game. And I must even simply admit that I actually play so much that now. Oh, yeah, it's already autumn. Ooh, yeah. Nah. Why the freak? Like people just gonna give me like, yeah, some of the lowest tier gifts possible. What? Nice, but what? Yeah, okay. So actually, frankly, give me a free piece of furniture, but I don't think people like. Yeah, that's just simply what I need. That's just even not what I need, but yeah, still, I I just even simply appreciate his effort for a gift from me. Wait. I just cannot even try to keep track like which animal was dirty and which animal was not because, well, yeah, at this rate I cannot even try to tell. So which one which? What? Yeah, but I pretty much just think like if there are bubbles on top of the, yeah, if there are bubbles over the animal, then I think, yeah, that animal was dirty. What? Yeah. Also on the way, pretty much like we actually pick up animal poop along the way, and also I don't even pretty much like I'm not sure that actually what's the benefit of keeping my enclosure clean. I mean like devoid of poop, but yeah, it's just all my animals are always like they are just always dirty and also without a home. Then I just yeah, there might be a hidden purpose behind that. Just even seeing my small animal enclosure actually thrives near. And just even simply just try to make me put a little smile on my face. Or, whatever is it? But, yeah. Anyway, it's just pretty much like, it's just a story for another time. Because pretty much like, for now, I need to focus is that, yeah! Just gonna get into the work. Just getting to the job ready already, dang it! And, okay. I almost completely forgot about, yeah. I almost completely forgot, like, whenever I just try to pick up some item, that pretty much like, I completely forgot, like, yeah, where I should even try to put them. Lord. Yeah, well, actually, I think, like, yeah, having quite a lot of medical storage, pretty much, like, that's just, yeah, kind of convenient for me, but, for whatever, whatever anything that matters, then yeah, this is just as far as I'm gonna seem, and yeah. So for now, I think that I actually should, yeah, do everyone else's job in order to actually try to get a chance to actually have a chance to get a piece of furniture that I want to. Oh wait, what did she say? What did she say? What did she actually ask me for? Oh my god, I almost completely forgot that. Yeah, with autumn's coming, and pretty much like, we also need to actually treat ourselves to, yeah, wild mushroom growing everywhere. Oh, yeah, one down, and just even thank goodness actually she only asked me for like 2 mushrooms in general. She only asked me for 2. She only asked me for 2 of them. Yeah, if otherwise, if she actually asked me for like, yeah, hundreds of them, then pretty much like, I just don't even have anything to say about that. Why? Why the freak that I actually cannot even try to see like, yeah, if I actually want one kind of mushroom and pretty much like another kind actually shows up, and then if I want another kind of mushroom, then, yep. Just only one kind shows up. Or okay, I think I'm actually running out of words to accurately describe my own situation. Ah! Oh my god! Yeah! And also pretty much like, yeah. Consider it done. Ooh. Wait! Wait. I mean, like, yeah, okay. Okay, I think pretty much like I actually need to explain this. So, yeah, Sheila is actually paying top money for some beetroots, but yeah, as far as I know, it pretty much like I actually have a lot of beetroots in my home, so either I could unload these to her for some good money, but yeah. I think pretty much like as with everything, then I cannot even try to rely on. I only should not even try to rely on deals to get money because, yeah, You'll definitely just try to guess the whole reason about that. Yeah, so that'll be much like for meanwhile I also just try to need to like getting every single blueprint that I think naturally just be useful for decoration and stuff. Or landscaping. Ooh! Ooh! Yeah, Itchy was such a gentleman for Franklin to actually offer me these, and also, what? Oh, it's you again! How you guys just try to do it? Hey, you could just try to do it to my own rhetoric. Not Tony, it's Toby! Toby with a B, not Tony, or whatever name you're gonna have here. Damn. And then there goes my money. There goes my money just because of he actually asking me for buying a damn shovel. And can you just even simply ask me for better things to buy? Oh! Ah! Okay! So pretty much like, yeah, you two are pretty much like now you're just gonna starting to be on regular. Oh, yeah, Toby! Yeah! That? Oh no! Whatever else we're gonna have. And yeah, I think Mr. Kai's just gonna try to take a move, and yeah, after I actually just try to finish doing her, yeah, at least like some odd jobs, and pretty much like all I'm gonna do is that, yeah, heading out to the mine. So that's pretty much like that's why I actually got a mine. I bought a mine pass from John's here. Yeah. So I actually bought a shovel for Franklin and a mine pass for myself, and you could actually just simply guess like why I actually need the mine pass for. This should be actually damn obvious. Ah! Yeah, I just simply hope that we can actually get something good from these errands. Wait, what? What's that? Okay, let me just try to see it. Ah, okay. I think we was like, yeah. What a good thing to actually try to tell me to not able to say his name. Yeah, I think you actually I diagnosed you with the same mountain green syndrome as some characters in anime like Inosuke Hashibira or whoever actually just had to misname their peers. That means people like boxes there. Okay. I think people like I actually just really need to try to rally myself. And woo! What? Oh no, I just don't even take that. Yeah, for now, pretty much like the only words that Franklin's gonna give me. I mean, the only words are like clothing and stuff. Ah! Yeah. Just gonna keep on doing someone else bidding until like I getting so bored of it, so and I decided to actually go to the mines, and also yeah, just pretty much like yeah, it's just even a simple Thursday, so yeah, Melvin isn't available, so oh yeah, it's either like a double-edged sword, like yeah, on the one hand, and I don't even have to worry for the whole furniture gacha thing, but on the other hand, I'm just getting so pissed off that I cannot even try to check like what is his stuff for today. I think, yeah, I also just try to I cannot even try to say it because, yeah, unless you actually just try to do something very, very crazy with that, but still, yeah, if you guys actually really want to, then I think I'm just gonna give you the Steam link for that. Yeah, definitely, you actually should try to get stuff on Steam because, yeah, it's one of the only ways that we can actually try to. Ooh! Yeah! Although pretty much like, yeah, my mouse control is a bit lousy right now, but yeah, still, I actually just try to pull like one single act of heroism for me to just try to yo, yeah? I just don't even know about it. Ooh! Although, yeah! So, yeah, so basically that actually if we, okay. So how can I actually say that? So if we actually accept some errands from the villagers or the NPCs here, then pretty much like we can actually do or of that. If we can actually accept their doing their errands, and pretty much like, yeah, once we actually complete that, then all we can actually do is that. Okay. This is not even good. Ooh! So, yeah. So pretty much like for now, I also just try to do some bulletin board quests. And, oh! Yeah, apart from like those, yeah. Apart from those like daily requests, then I'll... okay. I think I actually got a brain drain right now. I got brain drain, so... Woo! Yeah! So basically, like, whatever we're gonna do is that, my god! Like, why I actually just try to be tending to be so forgetful, what? SR is... What do you mean by the SR? I don't even know, like, what are you gonna mean with that? No? What? Yeah, but pretty sure. I just simply hoping you're gonna have some fun. Or whatever you're just gonna up to for, like, for the rest of the day, and, I guess? Yeah. So pretty much in any case, and whenever you guys are feeling bored, pretty much like, yeah, just come back. Yeah, just come back to me. Just come back to me, and then I just gonna show you, like, yeah, maybe like one of the best she's ever, one of the more interesting she's ever, or whatever. I can actually try to think of, and also, whoa, okay, well, yeah. I think pretty much I actually got like, yeah, I got her like one more shell from the inside the quota, so yeah. So Melvin actually asked me for 10 shells, but I got like 11 of them. So what can I actually simply do with the remaining single shell that I can actually leave behind once I actually got his request done? Yeah, whatever odds are gonna do here. And yeah, I think pretty much like it's kind of strange. Like whenever I want to see Doe, like yeah, the render of the yellow guest house deeds. Then okay, I think pretty much like this is oh my god. Yeah, pretty much like the lousy mouse control, which is gonna mean like I'm just gonna be able to try to attack this crocodile in time. And so yeah, thank goodness I actually just tried to kill it right in time. Yeah, just before that I can actually take any more damage from that bastard. Oh, and also yeah, that's how I pretty much like I also just try to make it my own. Yeah, meat and whatever for the purpose, but still, yeah. Yeah, but pretty much like, yeah, whenever we actually want to make some skewer, some meat kebabs, then I think pretty much like the next thing we're gonna do is just try to, yeah, head down and try to chop down some mangrove trees, and yeah, for all due reasons, and pretty much like this is not deforestation, but I just simply wish that, yeah, I just simply wish that the game actually allows me to replant mangrove trees instead of just like, yeah, chopping them and then they just simply gone. But damn! I completely forgot like how easily tired the player character, like yeah, how easily tired are they unless I actually consume some food or some food stuff. Just running around, minding on my own business, and I just even simply hope that I can actually try to get a glimpse of the ultra rare red round hat mushroom, but yeah, by far pretty much like whenever I try to search for it inside all the mud tiles existing on my island, then pretty much like, yeah, I got like one of the worst lucks ever. the fuck, like why we actually got a tile onto soil here. And pretty much like as always, I also just really need to try to get like some replacement mangrove. Yeah, some more mangrove sticks so that I can actually just, well, yeah. Since I actually got like an extra 24 spaces of storage, then I can actually just even simply just store these mangrove sticks. I'm actually just trying to store these mangrove sticks so that I can actually make skewer meats. I mean like meat kebabs like on a regular basis, or so it seems. I think pretty much like I'm just ran out of words and like oh my god, damn. I just even simply wish that I actually have more words to describe like what I'm actually doing. Oh, okay. And just so you see like how much, just so you see like how many onions I actually got here. Well, yeah, nearly 600 onions for now. But I don't think that I can actually just try to get more onions before the next spring or summer or whatever. But whatever matter it is. Ah! Yeah, just enough. Just enough. Yeah, but even when we actually just try to get like enough materials to, making those crocodile meat skewers that Sheila requests me to do, then all I'm just gonna do is that. Okay, I think I should just try to, just try to do some latch dish for them, like cleaning up and stuff. And oh, wait, you might actually ask me like, what stuff do I actually have to clean? I don't think that I actually should even try it out for now. Okay, there we go. Just even, what a good time actually spent. Maybe this is a good or a bad thing, but I don't know if actually that's a good or a bad thing, but I actually just try to, make it a point to actually just, oh well, just try to making a whole stack of 24 crocodile meat skewers so that I can actually give one to Sheila and then the rest, I could actually just try to keep them to myself. Because so pretty much like whenever we are in doubt, then the only thing that we can actually gonna do is that. But just try to make a craft on the meat kebab and then just try to call it a day. Yep, that's a spirit. And also half a year. What do you mean a half a year? And also just we gonna expect, and then pretty much like I give this lady a crocodile meat skewer, and then as soon as I turn around, and then she actually eat it within my own eye shot, and also what? But also pretty much like half a year's worth of stuff, and also half the time of this whole in-game year. So so apparently pretty much like this game actually starts with a. So I mean, okay. So pretty much like how time's gonna be, like how a year's calculated in this game. Like, for this game, pretty much like unlike any other farming sims, then a year actually started with summer. So so half a year in this case mean like summer and autumn, summer to autumn, and okay. Actually, I definitely know that's not what I actually That's not you actually mean. That's not what you actually mean, but yeah, I'm still Gucci as always. So damn it. Damn it. Well, I really wanted to try to do some errands for... and you know, the guy I'm actually having a beef with because of like how random is his furniture stock. And then boom, the next second we're gonna know about it is that, yeah, he's nowhere to be found. And also, yeah, how about you? How about you, Fox or Radio or like whatever name I actually gonna call you? And yeah, I think pretty much like based on how you're just gonna vaguely remind me of that one has-been hotel character, then yeah, I think pretty much like I shouldn't call you Fox from now on. And also, wow! Oh! Yeah, and also pretty much like, yeah, speaking of the devil, then pretty much like whenever I just gonna say like, I'm actually having a beef with this guy, then boom! He showed up! So, yeah! Wait! So you actually see that? Pretty much like how the camera angle actually treats the shot between me and Melvin, and then I hold a pair of shears, then it just really appears like I'm just about to like, yeah, cutting his throat! What the frick? Do you guys actually think that my film will actually go this far? Earl? What do you mean, Earl? Where do you actually get this sole request from me? Yeah, just even tell me that, yeah, this is not a drill and you're not vouch for that. Please. Oh my god. This is just gonna bring me back some unpleasant memory of how my name's gonna sound. Yeah, everywhere I go, I just even simply see people comparing me to the Phantom Hive out of everything possible. I just even simply cannot even just try to get myself over that. Wait. Oh! Oh my god, I actually mistake you with Vox. Like, yeah, Alistair is a radio demon. And I too much like I know that. Yeah, Vox also have a radio team, but yeah, still pretty much like thanks for the clarification. So yeah, Alistair is a radio demon. And pretty much like for quite a while, I actually mistake that role. I mistake that pretty much like that role was being held by Vox, but yeah, you actually pointed out to me that yeah, Vox actually didn't actually hold that role, but it was Alistair. So yeah, Alistair, Vox, why are you actually just want me to call ya? And I pretty much like actually preferred you to actually call me. Yeah? Are you just gonna try to elicit the whole response of ooh. You don't even know anything, but yeah, I think that's fine, but wait, what? Wait, who's afraid to actually just use sleep here? Oh my god. Yeah, just even see one of my plums actually push my palm at like an animal much way larger than it. Yeah, several times back. I think this is like one of the most ironic things. So yeah, and I'll do a course and pretty much like yeah, pretty much like all you're gonna do is pretty much like it's just gonna be like a mere coincidence. I don't even have like any I don't even have any. I have no fucking clue. Like whoever is up on a Friday for this game. Oh my god! I almost completely forgot about these. Like, yeah. Did you actually notice these kegs that I actually have made? So I'll be setting music. I actually stockpile every single bottle of brew in my own house because why not? And damn, I just even simply wish that I can actually farm jellies more efficiently because, well, yeah. Just even if you actually really want to know what's going on, and pretty much like I think, I could actually just try to give you a better explanation, but for now, maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. Whatever you do, though. So if you actually want some explanation, then I actually really need to want to say about it. But yeah, it is not until we actually try to get into like a whole saltwater stockpile or such. But still, like, even if your name actually have nothing to do with has been, but pretty much like, I just gonna call you that just because of the associations, but please, I could actually do the whole rule full on you, but yeah, please, you don't even just try to want to do it on me just because of, well, yeah, I'm just getting so fucking tired of people just trying to call me the Phantom Hive just because of my name. God damn it. Okay. So, yeah. You see those blue jellyfish? Yeah. And also, pretty much like, with these blue jellyfish, then, one of the possible drops is that. So with these jellyfish, and one of the possible drops is that, they're gonna drop. They're just gonna drop these jelly items, but the downside is that without a certain mid to late game item, then pretty much like, I cannot even try to go down in water and then try to, go one-on-one against them. Well, unless they actually swim close to shore enough to swim close enough to shore that I can actually try to whack them with my own weapon. So I think pretty much like that's why I actually want to just try to go to the mines real quick so that I can just have any other odds. Neat. Oh, and also, this is what I'm actually looking for. Yes. I think I just should actually try to take down these frilly lizard bitches so that I can actually just try to get some good stuff for them. Oh my god. Oh, please. Like, lousy mouse control and also lousy way to actually try to dodge problems. I just even definitely hate my life right now. All being said, pretty much like, say, how's your day been going? Oh! Yep. So pretty much like, I also need to try to ask someone else to go to the mine with me. Okay, man. Why? I just used to thought that I actually have like two hearts of friendship with Doe, but just seems so happen that I only have like 1.5 hearts with him. Nice. Okay, thanks for the head pat. Thanks for the head pat, and also, so, by the way, I think I also just really need to try to have someone to join force with me on, whatever matter it is. So try to join force and... What? Joining force with me and then pretty much like, let's try to go to the mines together. It's because I'm just getting so freaking bored. And also, well, yeah, 2 days of Sheila in a row. And, woo! Like, why? Yeah, sometimes pretty much like whenever I actually take a quest from Sheila, then she actually asks me for some kind of food item that I can actually try to make realistically make, but sometimes, but at other times, then yep, I think I actually should even decline her offer. I mean, yeah. I mean, if that's you. If I actually gonna mean you, but for now, I just gonna mean like, yeah. Didn't you actually know that in this game that we can actually just try to recruit some NPCs so that they can actually do our bidding and stuff? Yeah, so that's pretty much like that's what I'm actually referring to. But although I could actually just try to, I would actually really appreciate it if you actually just gonna try to do it for you. I mean, like, I actually would really appreciate it if you just gonna join force with me and then go help me on some other stuff as well, as usual. Yeah. So basically, like, if you just want to think like, yeah. Wait, what did I actually trying to mean to say? So pretty much this game can be like a bit unforgiving in terms of, well, nah. Like, what a freak that I actually cannot even try to make a hike. Yeah, just try to put these thunder stacks I got from like frill lizards into good use, or frillies as the game actually called it. Ooh, so yeah, so if you were actually just trying to play this game on your own, then yeah, what's your goal right now? So pretty much like I waste year 1 of my own play. So pretty much like I actually waste year 1 of this playthrough actually do absolutely nothing. Yes, absolutely nothing. I waste like much of it doing absolutely nothing, and I also still like I kind of regret myself for not able to try to progress that quick in this game. Well, yeah, maybe it's just trying to blame. Maybe I actually blame the whole game's focus on survival, like at least for the early game, for that. Ooh, and also, yeah, I think much that's it. That's just gonna be it. That's just gonna be it. I think much, yeah, at this point in the night, then all we can actually gonna do is that, yeah, if we actually just try to get a hunting license level 3, then I think I can actually finally cook like whatever I want to. Ooh. Okay, let me gonna check. Nah? Not quite. But still, I just don't even know, like, yeah, when the freaking I actually just try to put these into some good use. I put these thunder sacks into good use. And also pretty much like thanks to everyone coming. That pretty much this chest sounds like full of random stuff that I don't even simply need now. Just see it, please. I actually need some, yeah, useful stuff, but yeah, for now, I don't even think that's what exactly I need. so if you actually once you really got the chance to play some more of this game, then yeah, what you gonna do first? Or maybe start a new playthrough. Or maybe start a new playthrough if you haven't even done that before. Oh, you actually did start a playthrough already, so yeah. Which year were you in? Ah! Oh my god! Oh, so yeah, I completely forgot that this girl actually have her day out in a simple. I completely forgot that she actually have a day out on Friday. So yeah, it's simply much a good time for me to actually try to go in there, and also yeah, just use simply do some of my errands first before I naturally just try to properly go to the mines proper. Oh, you didn't really get far, so so which year? I would simply guess that you may actually either at only year 1 or yeah, year 2 if you actually try hard enough. And yeah, pretty much like year 1 for every player of this game. Yeah, year 1 for every single player of this game is actually like, it's just even that brutally tough. Not only you actually have to play like, yeah, at least like 1,000 hostile mobs at once, then yeah, the next thing we're gonna do is that. The next thing you're gonna imagine that you're simply like, yeah, getting so restore scrap that. What? Yeah? Yeah? What are you actually gonna do, John? And also, do you usually... Yeah, with the whole things about time... I mean, like, not time, but... So pretty much like with the whole thing about, nah. So pretty much like, yeah, for a year 1 player, that pretty much like they're just even simply like, yeah, very resources strapped so that they cannot even just try to do whatever. Being so resources strapped that pretty much like the only thought that you're gonna have when regarding the resources is that, well, yeah, just you simply like hoard a ton of them or selling them all at once at the cost of you lacking all the means to actually try to get like the decent stuff later on. Wait, what? Wait. Oh my god. I almost completely forgot that she cannot actually try to reach here. But still, yeah. A regular pickaxe. Nah. I think I actually have a whole better good pickaxe already. So, yeah, pickaxe. Hammer, and... I don't even think that she actually needs a hammer, so yeah. I think all you're gonna do is that, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think that, yeah, whatever she's gonna need to do is that, yeah, she's gonna take this out, just gonna take this pickaxe and, yeah, this one for self-defense, and yeah, there we go. But first, pretty much like, yeah, the first thing that we're gonna need to try to do is right now is that. Well, okay, let's get that she actually have a boo-boo right now. She actually have some like pathfinding boo-boo right now. So, ooh, maybe I should not even try to run too fast so that she can actually try to follow me as much as possible. pretty much like, yeah, Treyo, like what have you done on your save? Like, yeah, were you still in your tent, or you already upgraded your tent into a house? Or, yeah, so pretty much like the requirement for you to actually try to get like, to upgrade your tent into the house is that, yeah, having 5 permanent residents. So, yeah, have you actually got to do that point? So, yeah, you see the whole point of like, whole furniture gacha thing? So, minutes. Yeah, that's kind of like that's pretty much like that's a shame to you. I mean not quite shameful, but yeah, it's a shame that you don't even try to get it to like play it like frequently. Like I think like I actually play it like, yeah, I play this game religiously for a reason. It just feel like so freaking relaxing for me as well. Well, in case you actually try to forget. Yeah, in case you actually forget all the stuff, then I think pretty much like the next thing you're gonna need to do is that, yeah, just gonna get a post-it note or something. Just gonna place a post-it note into the nearest space that you can actually try to reach into, and then, yeah, whenever you're feeling stuck, then at least you actually simply know like where you're gonna, what you're gonna do. I mean, like at least when you're stuck, then pretty much like. With all those post-it notes, and you actually can even simply know like what you're planning to do. And yeah, maybe actually try to go down. Yeah, or maybe, yeah, not quite. Playing DINKUM, but yeah, or the more advanced version of it, like more advanced version is hop on DINKUM. Definitely, this is what. Ooh, so oh no, it's just getting kind of dark here. It's getting kind of dark, so. Okay, what should I even try to do in this case here? I think the better design is that simply me just staring at you with a freaking bob at, and then just gonna say, yeah, hop on DINKUM or whatever. Okay, yeah, pretty much like have fun while you try to lurk for a while, and. Oh! Ah! Glowing mushroom! Glowing mushroom! Glowing mushroom! Glowing mushroom! Glowing mushrooms! Glowing mushroom also! Yeah! Glow box! 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 There! Yeah, we actually got one. Clean and easy. Oh, don't be much like, damn! I almost completely forgot about the whole miner's helmet thing! I completely forgot about that. Just gonna keep exploring. Keep exploring for a while, and then we shall see. I think that's like the whole point of this is just like to get like some just try to get like glowing mushrooms and stuff. Just try to getting some glowing mushrooms and oh! What do we actually try to do with them? Nice! Although, yeah, what are we gonna get from here? So we actually just even try and eat that as well. Oh, and also really need to try to make use of my map and see like, yeah, what else we can actually try to get here. Oh, there's a way! There's a way, although... Yeah, just keep following it. And how would I actually try to do that? Ooh! Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Yeah, just gonna keep going. Wait, what the freak? I just easily thought that this is just gonna work something, but shit, it ain't even worth anything. It's just not gonna work a while. And wait, where's she? Wait, where's she? Did she actually get stuck in there? Or is that pretty much like, okay, or, yeah, getting off of my, oh, okay! There you are. I pretty much like, I actually nearly like, I nearly have a whole pay attack just because of that! Like, I can actually see rain among this thing, and I can actually see her, so yeah, I actually did actually throw in a panic. Go to a whole damn panic just because of that, because I cannot see her, so yeah, if anything actually going wrong with her, then I don't even know like what to actually try to blame. Myself or whatever. And hover meanwhile. I'm just gonna check like, yeah, where does it lead us to? Ooh! Yeah, every time I see an iron ore node, then it doesn't let me at it. I'm assuming some of you guys are like, oh, road's gonna lead to Rome. Feels like no matter how far I should try to get there, like, wait, am I actually just trying to walk along in the circles? Yeah, please. Just you would tell me that I'm not hallucinating, that I'm actually walking around in circles. Wait. Oh my god. Like, why? Why are you being so slow, Rain? Like, why? I actually really need your help, but you're just even barely that useful anyway. But anyway, I don't even simply give a shit about that. Because people check that. What matters for me is just even simply the whole fact of that, yeah, nah, I just even simply go down there for materials and stuff. Period. Oh, and also... Ah! Nice! But nothing. Yeah, nothing actually happened for me there. Nothing actually happens. Nothing actually happens whenever I try to beat a bat. Yeah, for most of the case anyway. Very useful. That's so freaking useful because, like, yeah, otherwise I could have normally been a fucking yeah, dead meat whenever I try to take down a bush double on my own, especially with this lousy kind of control. Ooh, yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna need for. But I also really need to try to find some treasure rooms. But for now, wait. Is this a treasure room? Is this a treasure room? I don't even simply know, but yeah, maybe I should just try to fuck around and find out. Ooh! And just as I actually expect, then yes it does! That's a treasure room! Although it naturally just gonna take me a while, quite a while to actually just try to pry it open. Ooh! There we go! Yeah! So the time has come! So the time has come for me to actually just... The time has come for me to just see what's simply... Ah! Oh, so nice! Nice! I actually got a doggo collar! I got a doggo collar! How much I can actually just even simply just try to vouch for that! I have been actually just trying to looking for this item for quite so long! Ah! Yeah! This is like one of the biggest finds that I actually ever found, so yeah. So I think like this is actually the difference between this is much like the difference. This is much like the difference between. So yeah, a rounded area, but it's actually called grave. So yeah, that's a treasure room, but otherwise, these are just even simply like, yeah, these small yellow round patches are just even simply small barrel areas. I don't even know if that's actually having a... Oh. And yeah, yet still, like, even with these doggo collars, and I don't even know, like, yeah, what should I even just try to do? Because, like, I haven't even seen a rare doggo before. Yeah, just gonna wait for a while until she actually catches up with me. And also, wait. So I don't even simply know, like, why. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much like, yeah. So, yeah, if she's just gonna try to ready her bat for what the fuck? Oh, wee! I'm trying to run! Oh, though, pretty much like this is near the time where your minds shake right now. Wait, so... Wait. Damn it. It just even know it's just sort of shaking at the worst time. I think we must like all we're gonna do is that. Well, just gonna save stuff. I think that's the reason why I should have actually carried the whole. That's the reason why I think I should have actually carried the whole. What the hell? Just please, I think pretty much like I just gonna get it back in time. Get back to the entrance in time. Yeah, it's pretty much like it's now a race against the clock. Do whatever and do record. Yeah, maybe just in time. Maybe just in time. Maybe just in time. Maybe just in time. Damn it. I have to sacrifice one thing. And what? Yeah, I think I actually should even try to go back up. That's just even just like as nerve-wracking as it's gonna get. And hey, yeah, if Rain cannot even try to catch up with me, then I don't even know. Like, well, can she actually return on her own? I just even pray that she actually can actually go back up on her own. Even if she actually don't even have the whole mind pass on herself. Ooh! And just you'll see like all the loot that I'm actually gonna get here. Yep. Yeah, ruby shards. Yeah, ruby shards, raw meat, shiny stones, and yeah, the greatest one of them all, a freaking doggo collar. But so far I haven't even tried to see any purpose of like using it, because I haven't even seen like any rare doggos right now, because yeah, from whatever I heard about it, pretty much like people are just gonna use a doggo collar on rare diggos. And by far I haven't even seen any of them on my own run, at least, at the very least. And then pretty much like, once we actually got a doggo collar, then pretty much like that's a freaking good reason for me to actually just try to use just try to just another reason for me to hunt for meat. Quite like that. Yeah, quite like, just because like just imagine like how freaking relaxed it's gonna be. Yeah, it's just even so relaxing to listen to this game music, which is pretty much like, it's just even bordering on ambient music at times. Iron Maiden! I actually know that band, although I haven't even listened to them that much, or even like listened to them at all. But still, Yeah, if I'm a metalhead, pretty much like I also really should actually check out Iron Maiden. Ah! That'll be fine name. So, yeah, why do you actually just try to bring up that song? Yeah, so is it actually because that, yeah, both Iron Maiden and Cradle of Filth actually have a song called Halloween Fine Name? Yeah, just gonna be honest. Are you just gonna bring that? No, you're just gonna bring this. Yeah, I think it was like, yeah, for Cradle of Filth, I think that you're gonna say like COF, like, yeah, they're acronyms instead of like a full band name, because I don't even know like why the freak that Altamont actually try to treat both as a bad word. What? So today I learned actually that song called Halloween Fine Name is actually, it is a cover song! Huh? I haven't even tried to heard of that before. I haven't heard of that before, bitch. Yeah, I think pretty much like, yeah, wow, pretty much like, yeah, I think pretty much that's gonna be like totally justified just because of the fact that, well, yeah, classic heavy metal might be not be like everyone's cup of tea, especially like for us younger fans. So yeah, and for a newer band like Cradle of Filth covering it, then this is just even simply just fine. Just gonna be honest about that. You guys should also just try to be honest about that. And I think it was like, yeah, once I actually got like better. Ooh! Yeah. So for now, yeah, for the first time ever, then Melvin don't even treat me dirty on and stuff. And also, yeah, what's your favorite Cradle of Filth song? I must ask. Shit. Like, why the freak? Why the freak, Clover? Like, why are you actually asking me for some of the real shit stuff? Ah, wait. So, what? So how is this gonna be feel like if you actually play Cradle of Filth in a rhythm game? I just even simply bet that it actually raises your heart rate like crazy, and pretty much like one of the best way to actually just try to restart the heart rate of someone who actually suddenly got their heart stopped. Ah. If I actually just really want to say, then my favorite Cradle of Filth song is, yeah, Her Ghost in the Fog and Exsanguin Draculae. And the latter actually is from their latest album, so, yep. I just even simply a sucker for some of their songs which actually have like a more gothic-ish atmosphere. Yeah, I think it was like many people also like that song as well, or is it? Yeah, pretty much like that. Given that actually it's like one of their most commonly played song on their own Spotify profile. So yeah, I think pretty much like the song actually is that popular. I think I actually have heard of that song. Yeah, then again, pretty much I haven't even checked out like that much Cradle of Filth aside from, yeah, aside from the albums. Yeah, I mean like aside from, yeah, Her Ghost in the Fog, Exsanguin Draculae, and the whole Cruelty and the Beast album. What? So what's the point of like listening to that song on headphones? Okay, sorry because I actually misspelled the name of that song. Yeah. That song is mostly moans and stuff. Well, yeah, so what's the point of me actually listening to it with headphones on? Yeah, just gonna say that there's any much of listening to the song with headphones compared to like listening to them sis. Yeah, if you actually think it's gonna be good, then pretty much like, yep. I think I should actually. But yeah, disclaimers that I'm actually not guaranteed to do it because if I actually instantly flip out because of stuff unknown to man, I do not trust you and just try to take liability and stuff. And so, like, for some reason, I also rewatched, like, yeah, if I actually just try to get into, like, the point where I actually just try to do some metal screams, if I actually want to do or Ghost in the Fog or my first anniversary, then pretty much, like, yeah, it's either be good, bad, or just play Molochs. Comically bad? Well, I think pretty much, like, yeah, it all depends. Pretty much like every cloud has a silver lining, so it's that. So maybe the movie they star actually maybe like it's good for some, it's good to some, but to others pretty much like, it's just like Molochs or outright bad. Yeah, so pretty much like it's just even simply like nearly the same thing or like the same effect as the Insane Clown Posse doing a movie. And also, yeah, have you actually heard of the rap group with the Insane Clown Posse? I also pretty much like listening to ICP. Magnets? Yeah, every time that group is brought up, pretty much like the first thing people are gonna say is magnets. Fucking magnets, how do they work? And pretty much like, yeah, if I actually remember correctly, then yeah, earlier on in my career, then I also just tried to have someone discussing about have some discussion regarding juggalos, and I don't even know like the specific about it, but pretty much like they actually recognize like what a juggalo is. A juggalo, ask what it is. Well, fuck if I know. What is a juggalo? And also pretty much like, oh, do you actually really want me to try to rap more often? And wait, what? So yeah, you actually gonna see this? So pretty much like apparently I actually give Franklin this top hat for his birthday, and then well, yeah, I think it was like that's just either like it's just as goofy as me giving him that tinfoil hat, but yeah, I'm just gonna say that it's just gonna seem better than him wearing a tinfoil hat because yeah, in all due respect, that pretty much like. Yeah, wearing a tinfoil hat is like one of the most silliest stuff ever. Like, it's just looking like he's like the dumbest shit on earth. Yeah, and also Rayo, like, do you actually know anyone else who is a juggalo or a fan of, or strictly speaking, a fan of Insane Clown Posse? Yeah, sing out if you actually just try to find one. Except for me. Yeah, that's fine then, because yeah, so pretty much like yeah, the ICP's taste is, the ICP music style is pretty much like it's not for everyone. Yeah, some might actually like the whole thing of violent deaths mixed with humor and stuff. Yeah, some things like that's just for them, but other things, yeah, not gonna be too far. But I personally don't even give a damn about that because, well, who even care? Who even care about that as long as the music is good? What the freak? Like, why? Yeah, I think I'm actually getting like so damn lucky for now because, yeah, you actually see that. Well, yeah. Let me just demonstrate it. Yeah, with this mighty frying pan, I actually make two frillies fall down at my feet for a single moment in a while, and whoa. Ooh. So I pretty much I'm just gonna tell you that, yeah, well, sing your mind out if you actually found someone you know who is a juggalo. I must even simply bet that. Yeah, the first thing that I don't even know if that's the case. It's pretty much like, yeah, maybe like every juggalo should actually have known the whole magnets thing. Yeah, I guess so, but yeah, if you just even so happen to have friends in the US, then I must even simply guess that there might be some juggalo friends. Or so as I actually... Nice! And so pretty much like speaking of the whole topic of niche and the trouble of finding friends within that niche. So yeah, me and my manager said that yeah, my manager is struggling to find a friend in Vietnam who actually likes Visual K, which is, well, even though that's a whole J-rock, that's a thing, actually, that's a J-rock thing, but yeah, by far, does that actually... I just can't... Ooh! Yeah, lure it in. Lure this thing in. Ah! Nice! And yeah, just so how to actually cut it in day one! Ooh! Nice! Yeah, we actually simply got homies with each other. Like, yeah, we got homies. But I must even simply guess, like, yeah, in regions where Visual K is not popular, then I must even just try to take a few guesses that yeah, the only bands or artists that they know are like, yeah, those that are already popular in the first place. Like, for example, yeah, X-Japan, Bucktick, or Versailles, also Malice Misère. I just simply just try to take a few because, yeah, well, these acts are pretty much like, yeah, those acts are like those that people are actually constantly talking about. So, yeah, there's a point. Yeah, release it, and also... Ah! Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, so X-Japan was like among like one of the first bands that people actually call Visual K. Although I think technically X-Japan is like belong to the wave before actual Visual K was a thing. So yeah, they're proto Visual K. And also, yeah, you're just gonna see like how much I'm gonna for how much I'm gonna try to vouch for what we're gonna have here. And ooh, yeah, I actually got this. Yeah, I actually got this Neo Boar cute over here. So what should I even try to do? Can you actually see that? I actually just try to name every Neo animal Jesus tentatively until I actually just try to think a better name to name them. Yeah, but still, I think everything is Jesus. Well, nah. Maybe not everything is Jesus. Yeah, keeping with the whole Visual K team naming, but I don't even know like where to actually try to get it now. So, yeah, have fun with your meeting. I just simply like wish for the best of luck on your own end. And now pretty much I actually got 3 coots in my own enclosure. Just you feeling so crucial with this because yeah, the more coots I'm having, pretty much like yeah, the more I know that. The more I know that this is just gonna be just as good as I that. And also, what? Speaking of which, I almost completely forgot about John's request. Yeah? But what? Wait! Didn't he actually just try to ask me like for this like twice a row? And yeah, I think I should even give him this hat so that he can actually cover his bald spot. And yeah, no hate to bald people or anything, but yeah, I don't think that actually. Ooh, nice. Yeah. I just simply thought that he's just gonna hate me for like saying that he's bald in front of him. But then yeah, he actually be nice to me and give me the small pot. And also, yeah, I think this is just even time for me to try to go out and catch up this fucking shark. Yeah. If we are just getting so fucking bored, then yeah, the only thing we're gonna do is that, wow, just turn myself to a shark bait. Turn myself to shark bait. That's all pretty much like, hope it's gonna be a fucking huge success. There we go! Yeah! And also pretty much like, yeah, with more flakes, pretty much we can actually try to go and then craft more fish and chips. And I'm feeling like kind of surprised, like, yeah, if fish and chips just simply like fish and chips, hence the name, then yeah, why can't we actually just try to use fish and chips, make fish and chips from like any other possible fish, but why we only just try to make it out of shark meat instead? Yeah, just even leave the fucking sharks alone. Yeah, I'm just gonna definitely take it. Like every single home actually just trying to need to have that, and also, yeah, you actually just want to see a point. Melvin, like, why are you taking like grass seed is something that is worth selling? But still, yeah, thank goodness pretty much like for today that he don't even offer me some bad gacha luck. But, and also pretty much like, yeah, I think pretty much like, yeah, could this actually have anything to do with, like, yeah, the happier he is and pretty much like the more willing he's gonna sell me, yeah, better tire items. Ooh, and also, yeah, so with these glowing mushrooms, and pretty much like I also really need to just try to plant them at some point. Yeah, finding more propagated, and also, yep, just try to be nice. Ooh, there you go. And now pretty much like, now we actually got a whole pathway that actually just try to glow along the way. So is it? Break it. Oh, I completely forgot I cannot even try to have 2 items at once. Roll here and whoop! There you go. And voila! That's pretty much like, yeah, this pathway to Melvin is actually getting more glowier the more we actually try. And ooh, just gonna try to plant these red round heads until we actually try to do it. And ooh, and also, yeah, the way we're gonna look about it and pretty much like, yeah, we just gonna like have enough mushroom for me to actually try to give it to Clover. Oh, and yes, that. Yeah, as we're planning this last one, and pretty much like, yeah, we just only have enough 1 piece of these mushrooms for me to try to give it to Clover. And yeah, that's a nice thing. Yeah, I cannot just simply neglect them from time to time. And damn, I just surely would simply guess that, yeah, either sooner or later than I actually found a guitar in the mines, or, yeah, my whole damn neighbor Irwin. Please give me that. Or else I'm just gonna melt down every single possible. Ooh, nice. And there you go. Oh, so yeah, what's she gonna give me the time? Yeah, and then usually the reward is always food, or then the reward is food, and all I'm gonna do, yeah, just gonna get the another mine pass before he closes, and boom. Yeah, there we go. And I just simply hope that wow. Yeah, so if there's a possibility of John's wearing that hat I gave him earlier a while back, and then the glasses on top, pretty much like, yeah, from John. Then from going from an ordinary John, and we actually get a whole way cooler John in action here. Yeah, sorry for the bad puns. If you're just gonna think that pun is gonna be bad, then I just don't even mind that. I don't even mind that.
What? Cẩn thận. Kiếm đặt quá. Tiếp. Cẩn thận ép đi. Tiếp quá.
The freak? Like why? Why are you actually supposed to simply asking me to fish while it's actually nearly dead night? Please. I know that we are neighbor and stuff, but yeah, just please don't torture her. Don't torture your neighbor, or else I'm just gonna attack with you. It's just abysmal lighting, pretty much like I don't even know like, yeah, which fish is which. And otherwise, I also pretty much kind of just gonna suffer that much from, but you know, I'm gonna suffer that much from, I mean like, yeah, if I don't even have the peaceful wish on it, pretty much like, I just gonna suffer that much from procs. Yeah, so pretty much like when the fish is close enough, and pretty much like we can actually just try to catch them with just one snap. And ooh, yeah, that's a definitely good thing. Here and also whenever I actually try to spot like actually just trying to mean. Okay, I just recently forgot about that. So yeah, see whenever I actually try memory, then I would actually try to tell anyone about that. So please, like, why? Like, Mervin, like, why you just come to get deja vu from, like, every single moment possible? Just, yeah, just gonna explain it. Ooh, nice! Woo, yeah! Yeah, so pretty much, like, he's actually just trying to give me some good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much, like, I think that's the perks of being a neighbor. Oh, wait. Yeah, who's gonna ask me for a fishing rod? Ah, Franklin. I just simply don't even know like where he's just gonna hang. Wait. Sometimes I cannot even try to tell like, yeah, Franklin and Melvin. Case, but yeah, more so than when Franklin actually wear a dark top hat on top of him, and also, ooh. And what? There you go. So what's gonna be? Ooh, nice. And yep. I don't even know if that's a white diggo or cream diggo, but yeah, not a rare one. Then I just assume we don't even care about that. Sir, Melvin, that's common. Melvin, sir, that's common. If you're just gonna ask me to get some bush limes, and especially like free bush limes, we were like, yeah, sure thing. I should actually gonna accept it like as if nothing bad is happening. So yeah, yeah. Every single time I pretty much like, I don't even keep track like, yeah, what did I actually get from completing Milburn's quest? But yeah, so commonly the thing that I actually got from him for completing his errands is that, yeah, money. Since he's the bank's owner, so yeah, having a gift of money pretty much like that's just justifiable. Yeah. Although pretty much like, yeah, with this amount of patterns, I don't even know like, yeah, what else I gonna do. Then also given that, yeah, for quite a while I didn't have like any feathers falling on the, yeah, feathers lying on the ground of my island, and I just simply say that, well, yeah, so maybe like the whole wildlife conservation efforts of, yeah, whoever's in charge actually work. So maybe that's a relief, or that's a nuisance if we actually count all the poop. And but still, yeah, there's still use for the poop, so it's just simply just a zero sum or a win-win situation for all. Fish and chips. Just gonna get a potato here. But yeah, potatoes, butts, or whatever. Just gonna mash them, cook them, mash them, cooking them, boil them. But wait, if I just gonna say cook them and boil them, then yeah, that's just even literally mean the same thing. Yeah, you guys might actually simply like ask me like, why did I actually make that many fish and chips? Well, I think I also really want to try to give you the reason why, but for now, yeah, let's just not gonna talk about that. Because he was like, I just completely forgot about the whole reason, like why I actually didn't mind about the crap, making a crap ton quantity of food and then stockpiling them at home. Without me just really trying to mind anything about that. Ooh! Skyfest, but yeah, I also forgot that today is Skyfest, but yeah. So as far as I know, pretty much like I think I also should actually try to wait until nighttime for the Skyfest to occur, or for the going to the Skyfest. But for now, yeah, I think like my first priority is that yeah, I also really need to try to tend to my animals at first because well, I cannot just try to get away from neglecting them for so long. Damn it. That guy just used to hate like every time an animal actually wandered too close to a gate and then yeah, I accidentally open it. Yeah, so can the animal actually just even simply please mind your way? Wait. Okay, so we check for a split second and like I almost completely forgot like well yeah, which whistle am I actually gonna use? Ah! So there we go! Yeah, I think we must like yeah, call every single animal for feeding and stuff. And also we must like yeah, grounding them to the right enclosure. Well, yeah. 3 out of 5. Yeah, that's not enough chooks for me to actually deal with. And now pretty much like for now, I'm just gonna sound like a freaking cowboy on a ranch. But still, yeah. So if the US or American culture have cowboys and we actually have then in the context of Australian culture we actually have jackaroos, so which actually function the same thing, or more or less the same. I also really need to check if my chickens actually just really eat enough. Yeah, standing and wait. Wait. And also just try to check it to make sure. Wait! What hasn't even fat? Okay. Oh, she's gonna feed it here. There we go. But also, yeah, once all the chickens are fed, let's just gonna lure them to back to their original place. Now that being said, yeah, just gonna move on to the next animal. Yeah, calling out the wombats too, actually. Calling out the wombats here. Oh, no, pretty much like, yeah, with one wombat near his enclosure, pretty much like, yeah, not wombat, but wombo, like, yeah, with one of these in the enclosure, then he was like, this is just, yeah, has and follows in the get. And also, like, given, like, the wombos, or the wombos and wombats, enormous size. That pretty much like, this is just as much of a torture as it'll be. Wait, and also, wait! If both my pleats got fat, and yeah, shouldn't I actually just want to use a whole pleat with someone? And yeah, they actually really did fat. But still, yeah, there's one coup that hasn't got fat, so yeah. Here, I also just try to call for my coots. But also just try to make sure that, yeah, apart from coots, yeah. What? There you go. Just try to double check if, yeah, people are just gonna say that, yeah, you don't even need to just try to get a feeding trough or animal feeders for wombats because they can actually feed for themselves on the grass. But yeah, just gonna double check to make sure. And yeah, just or so it seems. I think we must like, yeah, for them to actually try to properly recognize their homes, then I think, yeah, the last logical thing for me to do is that, yeah, just try to lure them back to their original place. And now this is gonna be like, yeah, one of the most cacophonous shit ever. Coots done. Yeah, so the coots are done. I mean, no! Wombats, what the freak? Like, why I just even keep mixing species together. I just you keep mistaking boring. I mean, I just gonna keep mistaking the coots for the wombats. Oh, maybe what a shame I am. But still, yeah, there's a stray plebe out there. So, I'm just gonna lure that back in. Lure her back in. Yeah, I also really need to make sure like no animals escape from my enclosure until, yeah. Should I actually try to do like better enclosure for now? But still, I don't even simply know like why this cook actually just getting so. And she actually tends to actually try to, she actually like stray too far from her water. So yeah, maybe like part of a labor to actually try to round her back in. And so, yeah, after all the animals are flat, and pretty much like we still have like 3 empty, yeah, free fill feeders left. So, yeah, what else should I just try to do with that? And man, yeah, all this branching job actually just try to take me like up until noon to finish. Ooh. Yeah, and pretty much like a staple of ranching is that I also pretty much I also just try to have to collect animal droppings like every once in a while. I mean, like otherwise, this has been like would have been like unpleasant, but anyway, pretty much like this is just gonna be like providing fuel I need for fertilizer, or so it seems. That there we go. Yeah, I also should even try to go back to Melvin once again to see like if his furniture gacha is getting better or worse. Oh, wait. How come can't he actually work on a Sunday? Yeah, so the sign actually. So we mentioned the sign. What? Oh my god! I almost completely forgot that. Yeah, everyone is closed for the festivals. Everyone's closed for festivities. So, yeah, I think I actually should have just try to respect that. Yeah, so earlier on we got notified that come to the bandstand for information. So yeah, I think this should be it. I think I already have a card like from the last time I actually engaged in the Skyfest. So yeah, no need to worry about that. So everyone's here. Everyone's here. So, yeah, as usual, pretty much I have to try to consult Fletch like whatever you have in here. What? Okay. I think I shouldn't even try to do that. Yeah. Yeah, so last year I actually got nice, and also we was like, yeah, running around with the kite. That. Yeah, so apart from like flying a kite on my own, then all I'm just gonna do is that, well, yeah. Just gonna fly around and gonna go around and just try to fly the kite on my own. What? That was finished. Yeah, I did. I actually did finish up my kite. And yeah, while we actually just gonna be waiting then. Wait, what? Yeah, there's even no more requests for today. What a bummer. No! Also, since like John actually having his birthday like by the end of the season, and he was like, "Oh, it's what he was trying to do is that." Well, yeah, just trying to pawn off another piece of clothing himself. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if you don't even win because yeah, for last year he was like, I don't even know who's actually this. Yeah, this festival actually have like criteria for winning or losing when it comes to gifts, but. Yeah, so pretty much like by the end of the last Sky Fest, and I actually reckon like yeah, quite an impressive amount of okay. I think I should even try to go back and then try to check my I still have like 2 Sky Fest pass tickets left. So, yeah. So how much we can actually vouch for that? I don't need to try. Just try to milk like, yeah, just try to milk my, milk my Vombats for a while. And, yeah, cheers. Jeez. Like, wow, so why can the flying lantern event actually start early? I must seriously get that I actually just get a whole damn good gold mine this one. I think I actually could be creative, but other from there's a few here. There's a few. Damn. I actually just I try to get my own my whole dots as deep paper lanterns. Please. And I'm also pretty much like, I'm just getting so freaking strong. Oh, okay. Okay. Like why the freak did I? Ooh! Nah. I think I'm just gonna cut loose the sequence and then just try to do, the most unimaginable possible. Most unimaginable and also the most unspeakable things ever. Let me just gonna do that. Yeah. I'm just gonna speed it up and then try to see like Yeah, what else I should try to do? So I think like this is the reason why I actually just try to prepare the slingshot and some ammo just because of that. And just even hope that I actually don't even run out of I don't even run out of stone by the end of this event. Wait, what? Wait! Like, why the frick? This actually runs an iron ore, like, what the hell? I just see what's simply guess. And yeah, since it actually like costs iron ore, then pretty much like, yeah, I also really need to be like fucking vigilant on this. Wah! Yeah! This is like one of the most ingenious ways for me to just actually try to use iron ores in the best ways ever. You guys just ought to see this. Yeah. And whoa! Wowza! Yeah, it's such another good source for me to actually try to replenish my iron ore supply. Yeah, 6 more. I think that all we gotta do is that. Yeah! This is even way more enjoyable than me! This is way more enjoyable than just trying to hit that with a kite! This is way more enjoyable! Ooh. Yeah, so how much you should even try to agree with me? Oh my god. Yeah, this is so fucking wasteful. Although, yeah, whenever my ore count actually reach like 30, so then, the next cues for me is just, well, yeah, time to find the nearest iron ore deposit so that I can actually try to keep on going. So, yeah, apparently there's some deposit over here, but yeah, for now, yeah, no iron ores. Sometimes, yeah, my lady luck actually smiles at me, but sometimes she just only turn her head against me. I just don't even know why. So yeah, based on the contents of the stream, then naturally, session music smiles with me on the whole luck about Melvin's furniture gacha. But so what's fully expected. What? Oh, please. This is just... That's... Like, I just gonna try to shoot the whole... achievement for that? Yeah. Many thanks for. Many thanks. I mean, I know that we can actually get an achievement for that, but this is just absurd. Like, yeah, getting an achievement for shooting down some paper lanterns with a slingshot, and I think we were like, yeah, best things ever. I swear. This moment to actually just try to... Oh, nah. shouldn't even just try to have to figure out, like, yeah, the slingshot doesn't even work with lanterns that are too far away from me. Ooh! Yeah, maybe not work, maybe yeah! Like, I think I actually just started getting the whole efforts of gathering iron ores early on in the mines. Go and see her after this. Yep. Getting too heavy. Fuck. Yeah, I want that fish. Oh, yeah, that's slippery as fuck. That's slippery. That's the slippery bastard. Ah! Ah! Anil! Oh, yeah. There we go. Ooh! Yeah! What? Everyone actually having fun while I'm actually trying using my ammo, but I don't seriously wish that I could actually just try to get a regular slingshot instead. What? I think that pretty much that's not just gonna troll me outright, but yeah, definitely a good thing to do. That's pretty much like that's destroying the sky lanterns with a slingshot. So how about this? They just even. Okay. I just even simply hate like how. I think I actually just try to become the antithesis to myself. That I said I just not gonna use up my own my own iron ores ammo. But now, yep, there we go. I actually use up all my iron ores ammo. So just even like how freak I am with this record. Nice! I actually just just trying to get like, yeah, with the slingshot and music, I actually got way more prize tickets than usual. Ah, so, what can I actually try? I'm just gonna exchange for that. I'm just gonna exchange it for that, and yeah. So we actually just usually go back to square one. Ah, and also, yeah, just enough. Yeah, just enough. Yeah, just enough. I actually can redeem our surprise tickets for whatever you can actually try to worth. Yeah, worth it. I think we were like, yeah, this is just gonna worth it anyway. Actually, that's just not quite enough. Not quite enough prize tickets, but still. Anyway, that's just gonna worth it. And also, I just simply hope that all my animals actually just try to went back to there. But still, wow. Ah! So now all my, I think we must like my shooting was just... Typical. Drag my plunk back to his place. Just even try to go to nobody place also means that I also need to drag my animals to like every single place possible, and also, yeah! This should be it. And now finally that we can actually try to sleep peacefully because, yeah, all animals have their place in register, so, so pretty much like today I know that people like if I actually nudge an animal that many times, or sufficient time, and people like, yeah, they're just gonna wake up for a while again and then try to nudge back to the nearest, animal resident that they can actually find. They can found. Yeah, either way, that's also a nice thing. 2, 3. Yeah. Let's enough to actually try to patch up this thing. But still, I think we actually only have like, I think we still have like 2 spots that we haven't even covered yet. So, yep, I think it's time for a quick mow. Mow, not meow. Mow is like mowing the grass, not meow. Like, where the freak do you actually think that it was meow? And I also simply wish that, yeah, so in this game there's a lawnmower item, but yeah, I think pretty much like for now I'm just gonna try to save all the money for the rest of the building deeds for the island, so I don't think that I could actually afford a lawnmower for my own vehicle arsenal after all. And so, yeah, that was fun. And just so you see like what I actually got from the Skyfest here. Just see what I got. Yeah, see what I got here. Yeah, apart from a kite, then yeah, apart from a new kite, and I got a star balloon, some carpets, and a disco ball. So how shouldn't you try to think about that? Well, yeah. So pretty much like getting a disco ball or a glitter ball is pretty much like the least most expected thing that I actually just. I haven't even watched Saturday Night Live, so yeah, I don't know. But wait, so actually, Saturday Night Live actually did a whole ICP parody. Yeah, that's nice to know. Although I just don't even have, I have no words to say about the parody because, yeah, I haven't even seen it. And also, I just even have no, I have no party to actually try to, yeah, watch the SNL in the first place. Yep. So pretty much like the whole Magnus thing from the lyrics of Miracles, pretty much like that's like one of the most meme things in the entirety of ICP stuff. Although I think pretty much like they actually have like more stuff that can easily be meme. And let me just gonna check. Yes. So pretty much like for my own approach with ranching right now is that, yeah, so the first thing we're gonna care of is that, yeah, so the first animal is just, as we just used to be a straight aspect. What? Nope! Like, how do you think that we can actually date an animal? That's bestiality, and that's a no-go. So for whoever actually think that you can actually romance an animal, then yeah, I think pretty much like that's impossible unless like it's the furry fandom. And also, yeah. So, do you? Yeah, and also speaking of furries, then do you actually know anyone else who's a furry, or that person themselves also know a furry in return? Yeah, just saying. Because he's like, I'm not a furry myself. Oh, so he's kind of like a furry, so yeah, did you actually ask him like, yeah, what is the animal motive? And yeah, regarding my question, I also simply need to actually just try to verify that. I also simply must say that, yeah, there are some people who actually, yeah, they can be like, yeah, furries at core. Yeah, they can be like furries at core. Like for example, they don't identify themselves as a furry, but I mean like they identify themselves as a furry, but don't even have a fursuit. And also, yeah, then there's this furry, yeah, identifies as a furry, but only like furry stuff, and don't even own a fursuit. Yeah, at first I just don't even like understand like what's the whole deal with furries, but yeah, over time, I just think that they are just even kind of funny. Yeah, it's pretty much like, yeah, the whole precursor to furries, like, yeah, funny animals. Like I think like funny animals has been like a thing for decades, if not centuries. And so pretty much like the way you're gonna think it, then pretty much like, yeah, the ancient Egyptians might be the first people to depict funny animals. Like, you know, animals with anthropomorphic traits. And pretty much like this also like getting to like, and also not getting to like some comparison like saying that the ancient Egyptians are on furries. I mean, yeah, funny animals and furries are not the same thing, not quite the same thing, but yeah. So the corporates also still remain. Aha! Yeah! Wait, what the frick? Like, what the hell? Like, why are we actually just bringing us up, like, yeah, whole wombat threesome here? Yeah, one true wombat threesome, or whatever you actually trying to say about that. That's just even kind of funny, the way you actually think. Yeah, so if that's furries, and yeah, do you actually know anyone else who's belong to like another alt or subcultural fandom? Okay. Nice. Oh my god. Yeah, one of the children. This is just as miserable as it was now. Like, yeah, the small size of a chook actually means that, yeah, they can be kind of prone to actually try to wander off to like place. I'm actually might be least suspect about that. I don't think like, yeah, for the reason of this stream, and I don't think that, yeah, we should even try to count them. But for some reason, that we much, yeah. Oh, like, what's the whole case with stuff like bondage pants? What? Okay, so these bastards like one of the harder shit to actually try to guide. Oh, but pretty much like apart from BDSM, then yeah, anything else? Your top player CTRB. player, TTRPG player, and somebody I play with. Oh my god! What a freak! I actually misread TTRPG play TCG as talks. And people like, yeah, if that's mean talks, then yeah, it actually also definitely mean another stuff with that altogether. I said like, yeah, the talks. Damn, they're slow. What do you mean by army girls? I just don't even see like this is gonna make any sense. Like you were just gonna say. I also simply don't even know about that. So yeah, sorry. Ah! Oh! BTS fans? I think, yeah, since like how yeah, how absurdly popular is that band, and I think, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and also that's like one of the groups that I actually just try to pay, yeah, special attention to because, well, yeah, I'm a metalhead myself, so, yeah. So what? There's only 2 coots in here. Wait. Third one. Where's the third one? Yeah. So pretty much like in order for someone to actually like rap, then pretty much like, yeah, that also like depend on like a whole crap ton of factors and stuff. Like for example, like, yeah, if you don't even like, I mean like. Yeah, so yeah, for a rapper, then pretty much like one of the deciding factor whether their music is good is that, well, you could just even simply try to guess. Maybe it is a flow or something. So if your flow in rapping is bad, then yeah, there's even simply no chances that you're just gonna appreciate their own stuff. Okay. Ah! Ah, there's this last coot here. Yeah. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think it was like this is enough. Well, unless like unless someone actually opened the game and then accidentally get that one choked out. Wait, so you're just gonna say like if you don't even really like the style, then why did you actually try to put the whole question mark after that? That ain't even the question. I mean, like, that ain't even originally meant to be a question, so yeah, why a question mark? So, so maybe like if we actually have missed Melvin's furniture stack. talking yesterday. That he was like, I also really need to try to check that out today. Yeah, that's the key. Ooh! Yeah! He actually just has stock something that I really need! I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna take it, sir. I'm gonna take it. So... Yeah, even in terms of rap, then... Yeah, which subgenre in rap do you actually like? Yeah, and also, yeah, you see that? I actually got like some absurdly nice gacha luck on his furniture stock, and then I actually, boom! I actually nabbed this fridge, and I just even simply wondered like, if this fridge actually can also function as food storage, a way to store food or not. And also pretty much like back on the question on rap, then I just even say that, well, pretty much my favorite subgenre might be like either horrorcore or crunk. But just don't even simply ask me like why I like those two genres, subgenres, to be exact. Good. Okay, so pretty much like this just needs that know something. Ooh. Wait, what? Wait, we can actually make a path for the honeycombs in this game, but I just usually just like, even if that's gonna say like honeycomb path, then I simply just try to have like a whole-headed gut, knowing that the whole thing is gonna cost me some honey to make it. And by far, I don't even have a bee house on hand. And pretty much like I also encounter some people and then I just gonna say like I like crunk and then they say hell no. Like why? I know people say everyone's different, but yeah, what's about crunk music that actually turned them off? I mean this is yeah, maybe like the whole screaming choruses and repeated shouting that actually discouraged them, but to me that's even kind of funny. Yeah. Accord. I just have another thing to repair. Magic. Why? Like why the totem for like why the totem for this actually asking me if this is magic? Oh! Let me just see that I can actually repair it. Yeah! So pretty much like that's the reason why I actually just try to hold back on using the prepared kit for the first time. Like, yeah, click on it, interact with it, and yeah, boom, using the repair kit. It's just because of that reason. Like, I pretty much like I don't even want to say like why I even need the whole repair kit for that reason.
Yeah. Technique, yeah. Yeah, what? Yeah, Yeah.
So, yeah. Situation where I actually need it the most, and she will actually try to demand like hand me some of the more impossible dish for me to make right now, especially like with anything involved with mushroom because, well, yeah. So pretty much like mushrooms in this game only exist during autumn, and once autumn is over, then yeah, there's even no fucking way that we can actually get them again, except one kind. But that kind, I don't even think that's even cereal or like a seasonal kind of mushroom because yeah, they are geographically restricted. I mean, like geographically restricted, so it's not even a mushroom in the more traditional sense of the whole term in the game. Ooh. Ah! Yeah! Wow, I think it's rare to actually see an opal out there, an opal or note out there, but yeah, it's always nice to actually try to get my hands on one and also try to break it open so that I can actually get another opal, but for now, I don't even think that I actually need it that much because, well, the recipes for that can be like quite high level and I haven't even reached that point yet. So, yeah, for all that trouble to me, I also like all my stuff back in there. Also, yeah, meet back with, yeah, just trying to get back at you, my neighbor Urban, and I just gonna give it. I just gonna do his own bidding until like I just gonna do the day I eat or whatever. But I just simply like I don't even know like what are the jokes and I try to crack up the smells and ooh, yeah, more furniture, but pretty much like. Yeah, if I actually see like all those lower tire one, and I just usually don't even know like what I should even try to say about that. Yeah, so the way you're gonna think about it, then would you actually just even simply try to think that like my whole speech is simply a rap, is secretly a rapping style, or anything? So, yeah, I think, yeah, this is time for me to unload this fridge. Ah! Yeah! It actually is a double food, and also food storage, so, yeah. I think it was like once we actually got a chance to do it, then all we're gonna do is that, yeah, replacing all the chests with fridges, so... Yeah, for everyone. That's fine. I can actually try to figure out like, yeah, if you're that busy at work, then, yeah, that's fine. That's fine as well. And also, thankfully, yeah, thank God. Yeah, Melvin asked me for a jam toast, and then, yes it is. I also just like got like, yeah, jam toast right on time. But still, wait, what? So. Like why? Like why? Why is everyone actually just trying to do it here? Okay. I'll just nudge them back here. Nudge them. Just nudge them and then try to pull them back, nudge them back to their spot. Okay, this is like, yeah, if I try to nudge them back into their red, and then we're like, this is just out tipping. Wait! Ah! Wait! What? Like so? How can these actually just try to sleep in all the wrong place? Oh my god. Yeah, I just only reserved like one space. Like one spot for the coots. One separate enclosure for the coots and then another separate enclosure for the plebes, and yeah, this is just even simply like what happened if I actually try to house them that way. What? Oh my god. I'm gonna do at times. Yep. So now pretty much this is nighttime and I cannot even... And just even for some reason I actually tend to confuse Melvin with Moburn. Yeah, both of their names actually start with an M, so I think that's might be easy to actually try to explain, but yeah, with all records, I don't even know like what's the actual reason why I don't even... Yeah. I think pretty much like if anything, then pretty much like that's maybe like on the same level as reggaeton. Yeah, no hate on reggaeton as a genre or something, but pretty much like people just gonna say like, yeah, reggaeton sucks or similar. Yeah, I think that's the reason why I feel like the only reggaeton song that is made in my eyes. Yeah, Despacito is like the only valid reggaeton song that actually sounds kind of good in my own eyes. Everything else, I just say that it's just kind of mad. Wait, so what's with Bad Bunny's voice that you actually don't even like him that much? When he's a nice guy. So yeah, let me just try to guess. Like, yeah, you actually don't even like, yeah, you know the pitch of his voice, whenever he raps or something else completely different. Like, yeah, I think it was like, yeah, the rapping voice pitch might be actually deciding like whether one actually likes the rapper's style or not. Like, for example, like, yeah, Eazy-E of NWA's fame, he actually got like a very raspy or even whiny voice. Maybe even to the likes of me. But still, yeah, he actually also got fans as well. Ah! So, mumble rap. I think it was like, yeah, mumble rap also like got quite a lot of hate. So, yeah, I think that's why. So pretty much like even to the point where it's not this reggaeton. What? Reggaeton? I haven't even heard of any reggaeton artist who actually mumbles while rapping. Ah. So pretty much like he actually only mumbles while he just try to do like what people normally consider rapping in a regular reggaeton song. Is it? Yeah, so in either case, yeah, I think pretty much that's, yeah, there's actually a good reason for why people don't even like him. Even when he's nice. Just because of the whole quality of his vocal delivery. It don't even resemble rap at all. It's just even simply mumbling. Yeah, I think I also really need to check it out because, yeah, I like gorillas. And also, speaking of which, then pretty much like if I ever actually form a visual K band out of me, then pretty much like the whole concept is just basically like, yeah, Gorilla's whole shtick, but it's Visual K. So yeah, I guess you can even try to see why. Yeah. Oh, what a good time it is. And yeah, let's on. I think it was like for now. Yeah. Just even simply like underestimate like how random or how gacha is Melvin stock. So I think, yeah, for the next session I think I also need to check. I also think I also need to like check more frequently before I actually say like this stock is shitty. Yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, if you ever actually get back to playing DINKUM, then I think because you also really need to just try to work until, yeah, you either like get your own house so that, yeah, you can actually try. Yeah, I think pretty much like the one of the things where actually you can get Melvin to move in your island is that, yeah, you should actually build a house. Like in order to actually for you to get your tenant to a house, I think like you also really need to yeah, have 5 permanent residents on your island. So hey radio, how much NPCs are on your island right now? So pretty much like the first major milestone in this game is like getting 5 NPCs to permanently reside on your island. 3? What? Yeah, 2 more. Yeah, you can actually really do it. So pretty much like the hard thing is that if you actually just try to go, yeah. So pretty much like I actually just try to offer you a tip. So yeah, instead of just doing NPCs their own bidding, like, yeah, accept a daily request from them and then complete it, then yeah, after you actually before or after you do the request, then yeah, just want to pick like let's chat with them and then boom, yeah, you might actually net more friendship with them. And I think that pretty much like every NPC actually have a different requirement for them to move in, except for a few. Like for example, I think like, yeah, if you actually want, yeah, let's say if you want Clover to move in, then I think that you actually need like at least 1 heart of friendship with her. Or yeah, there's also some NPC with special requirement for them to move in. Like for example, yeah, if you want Milburn to move in, then you also need to build a bank first. But then again, if you actually really want to get a bank, then you also really need to try to get like some monetary requirements. So yeah, this just all boiled down to your effort. So how efficient are you on raising NPC friendship? Pretty much like for the entire first year of my own run, and pretty much like all I'm gonna do is just try to raise NPC's friendship and not doing anything else, which is kind of embarrassing, to say the least. But pretty much I also just struck a whole gold mine whenever. Yeah. So I also really need to try to tell my experience, like, yeah, as soon as I actually got John to my island, then a few days later, then boom, Theodore moved in, and then when I talked to him, boom, he actually agrees to move into my island, and wow, that's good. But although I think pretty much like his deed is like one of the more expensive deeds at that time, so yeah, I think pretty much like I also have to just try to get other people to move in as well before I can actually have him to move in. I don't even remember like who I actually bought to my own island before I actually get like okay, let me just try to remember. I don't even remember like who else I actually invite to permanently reside on my island before for Theodore, but I just can simply guess maybe Erwin or Rain or both. Yeah, I think that's both of them. And I'm sure that Rain is like one of the first NPCs that I actually invite to my island beforehand, just because I can actually try to get just because of the whole farming things. So what happened if I actually throw bombs at them? Yeah, did we lose friendship with them? Kind of like how in Stardew, if we actually use a slingshot on them, then they would simply lose friendship with us. And so, yeah, I don't even think that I actually got a whole capability to make bombs as of late because, well, yeah. So, apparently, this is just even simply one of my verbal tics, and I don't even simply know why I actually got that. But anyway, yeah, hooray!